Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I am Kohitsujizi, and in this video we are yet again doing another Journey of Awakening, but this time it's going to be for the uh, Hidara Doji. So that's going to translate as like a holly boy, so holly being the type of plant, so or holly child I should say. So here right in our notices section you're going to see this right here. So Journey of Awakening. So here again, this is going to be for a 48-hour period starting from Friday 3 p.m. to Sunday 2:59. So like the previous one, the Bone Knight, this one is also going to have a soul cost limit. So that's going to be 300 or under. So you might be thinking that this is going to be a lot tougher or as tough as the Bone Knight Journey of Awakening, and actually it is not that hard. Journey of Awakening for Bone Knight, that was seriously hard, but this one is going to be a bit more bearable, and I was able to do this within the 48-hour period. So again, it's going to have other restrictions as well, like the previous one. So for example, if you are actually playing with another player in your party, you will not actually have fragments drop in field battles. Then again, if everyone's soul cost is not under 300 or under, the fragments will not cost. And again, if you're going to be using Duida's Tavern's support character or an event character, you will not be able to get the soul fragments either. So again, it's pretty much going to be just like the previous video, or the previous Journey of Awakening. And here again, you have to complete main story quest 9 chapter 10 in order to actually have this open. And here, so pretty much what you need to do is that you need to click on the Journey of Awakening quest. So that's going to be for the Hiiragi Doji, so the Hiiragi Doji, not the Hirara Doji. But here, so tap on that quest. So while playing during that quest, you can't finish the quest. Well, you can finish the quest in order to get a treasure pearl for the S star grade soul. But if you want to actually fight the enemies, you have to not complete the quest and just fight the enemies. So while fighting the enemies, while having a soul cost of 300 or under, you will be able to collect soul fragments. Then after that, gathering soul fragments, you'll be able to actually exchange them for actual soul pearls in the exchange. So again, 8,000, you're going to need 8,000 soul fragment or treasure soul pearl fragments in total in order to get all 4 of the actual treasure pearls. And then once you have the 4 treasure pearls from there and the one that you get from completing the actual quest, you'll be able to upgrade the S grades Holly Child soul into the S star grade. So that's pretty much how it's going to be. So this time things are going to be a bit easier in terms of fighting. So before, when I saw this come out on Friday, I was very surprised to see that another one came out so soon. So I used my EO team and they were doing actually okay, but I did notice that my character equipped with Lamia's staff was actually using Dein sometimes. So what I did is I actually made an all-Dein team, for this particular Journey of Awakening. So again, like the previous time, I'm going to have 2 rangers, a battle master, and a sage that's not going to be a healer, but going to be a spellcaster. So I think probably with this time, if you have a healing sage, it probably might be okay, but it's going to take a little longer to take down the enemies. But yeah, so pretty much that's what I'm going to have. So here you're going to see that on my first ranger, I'm going to have the Blade of Roto. So that's going to have Giga Slash, or I should say Giga Slash Kai, because I actually have this upgraded to level 9. So Giga Slash does do a lot of damage. Then for my Battle Master, I'm going to have on the Hagure Metal Sword. So that's going to have a an all enemy Dein based attack. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that actually does work out well. And also, it's a metal weapon, so that's going to actually do damage to the Drago slime. Then here, my ranger is going to be equipped with the Holy Whip of the World Tree. So with this, this does Dein damage to all enemies, so that's also going to help with shadow binds. And then with my sage, I'm going to be have him equipped with the my sage have him equipped with the divine beast staff. So that has Giga Dein, which does Dein damage to all enemies. So that actually has worked out well for me. And then also, as you can see here, during this particular quest, I actually have my ranger up to level 90, so that's has really helped out a lot in terms of my leveling. But real quick, I want to actually go into a battle just to show you what it's like. But actually first, go over the various enemies that we have. So you're going to have let's start off with the 2 fragment enemies. So the 2 fragment enemies are going to be your armored ant, your lump shaman, and then also you're going to have the boom boulder. So all of those, when you defeat them, they will give you 2 fragments for the treasure soul pearl. Then next, your 6 fragment enemy is going to be the colony crab, so the Guntai crab. So again, 6 fragments. Then after that, you're going to have the 15 fragment enemy. That's going to be your Darth Dragon. So that enemy is not too difficult to defeat. Pretty much, if you have high level characters, you'll be able to take him down in 1 round. But next, you're going to have the 2 38 fragment enemies, and that's going to be, of course, the Drago slime, and then also you're going to have the Holly Child. So those 2 will cost 38. So that actually does help you out in terms of completing this quest. Then for the 97 cost enemy, that's actually going to be one we've seen before. So last time we had Buffalo, so now this time we're going to have Mohicant. And with Mohicant, you're actually going to be able to collect his soul. So real quick, if you go to souls right here, a blue, so this is actually going to be a blue soul, so right here. So this is going to be Mohicant. So I only have the A grade souls, but this is what it has. So this is pretty much like your standard blue souls. You're going to have high HP in your max HP, and then you're going to have high agility and dexterity, so plus 108 in both of those. Then for the actual abilities, you're going to see here plus 8% to physical technique skill damage, then plus 10% EO resistance, and plus 10 resistance to having your defenses lowered. So hopefully I'll be able to get an S grade, but probably next time. So for now, just going to leave that there. And real quick, I'll show you a battle. So like this, I'll go into walk mode, and here we go. So this is a pretty good one. So I'm gonna start off my ranger. So Giga Slash. And good, got a Shadow Bind on that Lump Shaman there. And Shadow Binds on the Darth Dragon and the Boom Boulder as well. So right now this battle is going so well so far. Main difference between the enemies from the last Journey of Awakening and this one is that the ones here are actually, most of them are going to have only 1 action, while the other but the enemies from last time actually had 2 actions. So that's really going to help you out a lot. And you can see like that battle went a lot easier as well. So now what I want to do is actually take a look at the S grade soul for the Holly Child. So that's going to be found right over here, and it's going to be a purple soul, and main ability is going to be shadow based. So right here. So it's going to be soul cost 69. So here are its basic stats. So again, since it's purple, it's going to have high stats in your max MP and then also in your magic power. Then for the actual abilities, you're going to be able to have Hyaruruko. Then that's going to actually be a kind of a step lower from Mahado in terms of a Hado based spell. Then you're also going to have plus 5% to your spell damage, plus 10% to Shadow spell damage, plus 7% to knockdown resistance, and plus 7% to binding resistance. So that's actually a pretty good soul. So now what I want to do is actually finish buying what I need. So right over here in the exchange, you're going to see that right here, the Hiiragi Doshi, so the Holly Boy, have that there. So I have 8,141. So I'm going to purchase all 4 and finish. So now that I have all 5, I should be able to upgrade that right here in the workshop. So yeah, so right here I should be able to upgrade the Holly Boy. So it's going to be a 123 soul cost for the S star grade soul. So here we go. And the Holly Boy has been awakened. Okay, so now let's actually check this one out. Going back to our inventory, to souls, and right here. Okay, so with the Holly Child Awakened Soul, so the S Stargate Soul, you're going to see some pretty big differences, especially here with the basic stats. Then pretty much some of the big differences are going to actually be right here in the ability section. So before we had Hyaruruko, which was a step lower than Mahado. Now you're going to be able to have Mahado instead, and then you're going to be able to do you're going to get plus 20% Mahado damage. So that's actually going to be pretty good. Then next you're going to have plus 5% to spell damage, plus 10% to Shadow spell damage, plus 5% damage to plant type enemies, plus 5% damage to your inanimate object enemies, and then plus 7% to the resistance of all status effects. So that's actually pretty good. So again, going to lock this in. Okay, so yeah, so that's going to be the Journey of Awakening for the Holly Child, so the Hiiragi Doshi or Douji. So yeah, I'm not sure if they are planning to do other Journeys of Awakening soon, but I will do them as they come along. But next we're probably going to go over the Dragon Quest X event, which is going to start July 25th. So that's going to be quite exciting. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.